Welcome to Sports News. May 13, 2025. We have the big news, of course, concerning with Jayson Tatum's injury. Plus, we got some NFL news. The international games have been revealed. And we have some college football and basketball news. So let's get to it. We begin in the NBA. The biggest story right now is Celtics superstar player Jayson Tatum. Last night, last night suffered an ankle injury, of course, against the Knicks during their loss. Well, we have the latest right now that he is undergoes surgery on the Raptor Achilles injury, so he will be out during the playoffs, but also could depend no timeline for his return, which is another concern for them. For Boston, let me tell you, I picked y'all to win the NBA championship once again, and now they're down 3-1 to the New York Knicks. They cannot afford to lose Game 5 tomorrow. Because if the Knicks win, the biggest question is going to be, when is Jayson Tatum going to return? And so, with Jayson Tatum, an Achilles injury, going to surgery, you still got Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday, Al Horford, and you also got the sixth man of the year and Pentrin Preacher. Ooh, that my hand slip off. Sorry. Anyway, all pray. We all pray for Jayson Tatum. Hope he gets better very soon. But the big news is he will go to surgery for the Achilles injury. Let's go to Dallas. The Mavericks are saying they are not going to trade the number one pick, and they are going to plan to draft Cooper Flag. Yesterday, of course, they won the lottery. A lot of fans are going through the social media going, oh, the NBA is rich. Because, yeah, they traded their best player, Luka Doncic, to the Lakers. And for the repay, the NBA just gives the number one pick to the Mavericks. Look, if we're talking about the NBA lottery, why don't we just give the three worst teams a chance? But no, they're just going to talk about the the Hawks did it last year, and now this year they did it with the Mavericks. What's going on in the NBA? What's going on? Steph Curry remains out for Game 5 versus the T-Wolves. Remember, his earliest time would be Game 6. So this will be huge tomorrow because if the Warriors lose Game 5, then Warriors season's over and we don't see Steph Curry until next season. But if they do win Game 5, it would be very huge because that would mean Steph Curry would return to Game 6 back in San Francisco. But they got to win tomorrow against the T-Wolves in Game 5. Let's go to college football. Bill Belichick letting the meet had an exclusive interview on ESPN, letting them know about the Jordan Hudson situation, telling this interview doesn't have anything to do with football. Now, last week, the college North Carolina football facility over there had banned Jordan Hudson because they want Bill Belichick to focus on the football team and not his girlfriend. And again, welcome to life. Bill Belichick's a 73-year-old coach who's coaching the Tar Heels. And he's got this situation where, yes, I get it. You got your girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, who's 24 years old, a former high school cheerleader. And the North Carolina athletic facility just banned her. And all he can say is doesn't have anything to do with football. Okay. I got nothing to say, but it's what Bill Belichick says. Illinois rewards Brett Bellarmine with a new 6-year contract. The deal will end up the 2030 season. Look at where Illinois football coach did. Great results, of course. Now, this year could be very interesting because it's going to be the same team, the same quarterback, same coach. Is Illinois the next Indiana team, Cinderella team? I would say that it's a possibility. Miami has led 5-star offensive tackle Jackson Cantwell. He chose Miami over Georgia, Ohio State, and Oregon. And Miami offered a multi-year NIL deal worth more than $2 million annually. Wow. Let's go to the NFL. We have 7 of them. Yes, the NFL has announced international games in 2025. So let's just get through it. September 5th, which is week 1 in Brazil, the Chargers will be facing TBA, which means we will find out tomorrow who will the Chargers be playing and who will their opponent be. That's week 1. September 28th in Ireland, the Vikings taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. That will be a week 4 game. October 5th in Tatum, in England, of course. Minnesota again taking on the Cleveland Browns in week 5. So how about Minneapolis is going to play in Ireland in week 4, and they're going to travel to England for week 5 against the Browns. October 12th in England again, the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Jets in week 6. October 19th in England, the Rams taking on the Jaguars in week 7. November 9th in Berlin, Germany, it will be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Indianapolis Colts in week 10. And then finally, November 16th in the first Madrid game in Spain, the Washington Commanders will be taking on the Miami Dolphins in week 11. If I were to look at which international game I'm going to be looking forward to, it's the week 11 game. The Commanders and the Dolphins in Spain. That I'm excited for that one. I'm really excited for Spain to get their first NFL game. I'm excited. But not only that, a surprise news out of nowhere. YouTube will stream week 1 NFL Brazil game for free. So remember last year, the first Brazil game was streamed on Peacock, and now it's going to be streamed for free on YouTube for the Chargers versus the opponent, whoever it's going to be, which will be revealed tomorrow. And let me tell you, did the NFL make a good move to let YouTube at least, maybe hopefully, have the week stream the Brazil game for free. Titans rookie quarterback Cam Ward quoting all about business ahead of rookie season. This is going to be one of those seasons I think Cam Ward is proven that he could win Rookie of the Year. But you never know. We saw that with Bryce Young. The season didn't go well in first year. Caleb Williams last year, first year, didn't go well. Cam Ward could be that different guy. He is more of a ready-to-go person. I'm excited to see what Tennessee's going to do with Cam Ward. And I think I have high hopes with Cam Ward. Let's go to college basketball. Illinois again. And Brad Underwood agreed to a new 6-year deal. The deal ends in 2030-31 season. A big day for the Illinois Fighting Illini University, both for college football and basketball, as their head coaches are going to get extensions. But Brad Underwood getting a 6-year deal. Again, did a great job with this program, trying to lead them to the NCAA tournament, and will hopefully in the future can win a national championship. Let's finally end this off with soccer news, with Sunderland beating Coventry City 1-1 on aggregate 3-2, which Sunderland will be taking on Sheffield United in Wembley Stadium. The winner is going to the Premier League. Sunderland has not been to the Premier League since 2016-17 season. That's been 9 years ago. Meanwhile, for Sheffield, they're trying to get back to the Premier League. Of course, they did it last year. They've been to the Premier League last year, and it did not go well. I'm excited for that Wembley game. Also, Manchester United's head coach Ruben Amorim buys your UEFA Europa League final tickets for Manchester United staff's Eamon Moore club cut. He paid 30 members of his backroom staff and their families to go to the Europa League final. And let me tell you, they are feeling that Manchester United is going to win the Europa League. If you have not seen my other sports news that I mentioned that the Mavericks have won the lottery, go check that out on my channel, of course. We're trying to get to 100 subscribers, so please make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and please hit that notification bell for more sports news. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.